Much like all other social sciences, victimologists put great emphasis on using statistics in order to use those insights to guide further research and draw conclusions. Big picture answers are very important because they are able to then guide society in order to make better judgments for their safety and their well-being. It's also important to do this so that we minimize stereotypes and the use of personal antidotes in lieu of evidence-based conclusions for existing within the public. The sources of information that victimologists currently use are the FBI's Uniform Crime Report, which is commonly referred to as the UCR, as well as the National Crime Victimization Survey, which is from the Bureau of Justice. Both of these garner information about the crime within a year, the difference being the second one, the NCVS, also takes into account on crimes that were not yet reported to enforcement. The FBI's source is generally more trusted, and it closely tracks those who are reported into a certain crime within a year, such as the frequency of murders, rapes, robberies, aggravated assault, burglary, and larceny. And these are known as the index crimes because they are just so much of a priority because they are so prevalent. The second source, which is the NCVS, is far more holistic than the FBI's, although it's less verifiable because it does primarily use interviews as its source and not so much numbers. Victimization rates are important to understand, and it's important to use as many sources of information and as many perspectives as possible because criminal behavior is something that you can follow trends of, as well as victimization rates in which certain demographics might be in more peril than others in certain situations. The FBI, for example, has been able to use their own statistics to give digestible information to the public so that they understand the high likelihood of one day becoming a victim. For example, the crime clock estimated that in 2016, one person was murdered every 31 minutes in the United States. Being able to draw these conclusions puts into perspective just how dangerous it really can be and why we need to be so aware.